going, guys? SharkBlox here. I just thought I'd make another story time video. I do have a few of these. I try and make them based off Roblox just so it's a bit more interesting to you guys. But this one is going to be why I became a Roblox YouTuber. Now, my story is a bit different from the other Roblox YouTubers. I didn't sort of just see YouTube and just start uploading videos. I actually had a reason. I kind of had to create videos in a way, and I just thought it'd be kind of interesting if I made a video about it and told you guys. You guys always say to me, do another story time video. I think I've got about 3 or 4 at the moment, so if you guys want to watch those, I'll leave a link to them in the description. Some of them are kind of funny, and I'm just going to get into the story of why I became a Roblox YouTuber. So you guys might not know that I have had other jobs before I do YouTube. Also, some of you might not know, I do actually do YouTube full time. YouTube is pretty much my job. Obviously, I have stuff on the side as well. I wouldn't recommend making 100% of your revenue from YouTube because YouTube is a bit risky. Sometimes weird stuff happens. But yeah, YouTube, pretty much, I'd say maybe 60 to 70% of my money, basically. So my very first job, I actually got it when I was, I think, 15 or 16. So you might think that's kind of young to get a job, but I think that is pretty good age. When you get a job around this age, you know, you can start earning money, you can start buying stuff. It's not exactly that young. I'm sure some of you watching this video are around that age. So yeah, my first job was actually gardening. What I had to do was like mow grass and like cut hedges, and I'd get, I think, £200 a week, so not a lot of money. But when you're 15, 16, that's pretty good, you know. You can buy games and stuff, you can buy clothes, you can buy snacks, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Now, I didn't want to do gardening forever because, to be honest, I'm not interested in flowers and cutting grass. I was really interested in computers, so I wanted a computer-based job, and I actually got a job working for an IT company. Now, getting this job was probably one of the biggest mistakes that I made in my life. The company was terrible, right? Everyone working there was like really depressed. I did have quite a few friends. I had around 5 friends in that company, and we'd probably just mess about because we didn't get paid that much. We only got £800 a month. I had to put quite a lot of work in. So what I had to do, I had to like take apart computers. I had to list the parts for sale on eBay. If something was broken, maybe I'd try and fix it. But most of the time I was just taking parts out of laptops. So like I was taking out the RAM, the CPU, and then I'd give it to this other team that worked for the company, and they'd basically resell it on eBay. The whole company was about buying bulk sets of stuff like phones, laptops, desktops. They'd take out all the parts and then just sell them on eBay. So let's say you need a new CPU, a new power supply for your computer. You'd go on eBay, search for them, and that company would probably pop up. I'm not going to say what the company was. I don't like them. I don't want to give them promotion, and I also don't want you guys to email them because it's a fairly small company. I don't even know if it still exists. I might have to have a look in a minute. But yeah, I got this job when I was 17, and then I turned 18 while I was working there, and I also turned, I think I might have turned 19. Oh no, I didn't. So I only had this job from 17 to 18. So yeah, pretty much 1 year at this job, and this is where the Roblox YouTube channel kind of came into my mind. So I wasn't exactly playing Roblox at the time I had this job. I did kind of log into the website, you know, every few days just to see if there were any new limiteds or new items. But to be honest, I wasn't a massive fan on playing Roblox. I was playing Counter-Strike quite a lot at this time. But anyway, this is where it gets a bit weird, right? So one of my best friends, which was working there, one day he came up to me and he said, James, what's the best part of a computer, like the most expensive part? So I explained to him the most expensive parts that we had were the SSDs, so basically the solid state drives, the RAM if it's like quite high, and then also we just had a load of i7s come in. So I said the i7s, they're like very expensive if you resell them. And then basically what this guy did, he stole these computer parts from the company. Now CEX is like a second-hand store in the UK, so like the letter C, and basically what they do, you can like bring in something like a computer part, like a DS game, you know what I mean, and you can sell it to them and they'll literally just give you cash. So what this guy was doing was taking parts from the company, selling them at this shop, and then basically just getting free money. He said to me like, they hardly pay us anything, so this is how I get my money back. And I just thought, this guy is actually nuts. But the thing is, right, I liked him, he was my friend. There was no way I was going to tell anyone working at the company. They treated me bad, they made me do extra work, they hardly paid me anything. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to let this guy get away with it. Well, I guess not telling them did actually backfire me on the end, because they got very suspicious and they had a feeling that it was me taking these parts, even though it wasn't. Obviously, I was the one that was actually taking them out the computers. This guy was just putting them on the shelves for like when they were ready to be shipped out. So they thought it was me that was stealing all this stuff, but they weren't too sure. So they were basically thinking of firing around 3 people at the same time, and one of those people they wanted to fire was me. Now, the thing is, I think about 3 weeks before I got fired, yes, they did actually fire me, but I still didn't rat out my friend because, honestly, I hated the company anyway. But I came across Dennis's YouTube channel, and this was in 2017. So I found Dennis's YouTube channel, and it was just starting to blow up. And I thought, Roblox content on YouTube, I've been playing this game for years. I know so much info about Roblox, you know, I know all the funny stuff they've done, I know all the mistakes they've done, and my history is pretty good about the game. So I thought I might as well make a few Roblox YouTube videos. So while I was still working at this company, I must have brought out about 6 or 7 videos on my channel. I used to make that stupid thing called Roblox in real life, and one of my videos had just blown up, I think about 2 weeks before I got fired. So obviously YouTube approved my money. I was earning more money off YouTube than I was the company. So I'd probably gain what, like over £1,000 off YouTube, like at the start, and the company was only paying me 800. So I was just like, hang on a second, if they do get rid of me, then it's not the end of the world, because hopefully I can make this YouTube channel work. So what my boss did is he actually said, I'd like a meeting about your progress in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. And I was just like, yeah, sure. I had a very strong feeling that they were going to get rid of me at this point. So what they did is they took me into like one of the like office rooms with like no one else there. And they just said, right, here's your progress report. We don't think you're doing very well, and we're going to terminate your contract here. And I was literally just said to him, like, I honestly don't care. And I was kind of rude to them. And the thing is, because they treat all their staff like crap, some people there were honestly just like so depressed. And the thing is, when I was like first at this job, I was like really happy and stuff. And when I saw how sad everyone was, and they were saying that, we're just wasting our lives at this job, that was so depressing. Especially, I was only like 17 at the time. To have all these adults around me like proper like sad and depressed about their job, I was just like, oh my god, working is just horrible. You put all this effort in, you don't get much money. Some of the people working there were like 25, 26, and they couldn't even afford to rent their own flat or to like buy food and stuff like that. And I was just like, this is not good. For some reason, the boss asked me about my YouTube channel, and I have no idea how he knew about it in the first place. But he said to me, like, as I was literally walking out, because I used to cycle to the company every day, I grabbed my bike, and the guy said to me, he said, are you still going to upload YouTube videos? And I was like, yeah, because I make more money off YouTube than what you were paying me. And I was quite angry. I cycled home. I rang up my friend because he got fired as well. And I was just like, they just fired me. And then he told me on the phone, he was like, yeah, they just fired me as well. He was like, do you want to come around and play Xbox? And I was like, yeah, sure. So that was actually hilarious. Got fired, went around my friend's house, played Xbox, and I've been making YouTube videos ever since. So yeah, hopefully you guys found this story interesting. Obviously, YouTube pretty much is my dream job. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm quite interested in fashion as well, so making clothes would also be quite cool. Hopefully my merch is coming soon, and I think you guys are going to like it. It's a lot different than other YouTubers' merch. And yes, that's pretty much my story of how I became a Roblox YouTuber. I didn't have much choice because I had nothing else to do, really. I do have the qualifications to do IT jobs and stuff like that, but most of these bosses just treat their staff so bad. They underpay them. They told me originally I was going to get £1,000 a month, but they only paid me 800. And to be honest, you can't really live off that. I mean, even renting a place, like when I was renting a place last year, 1,500 a month, you know, just to rent like a small flat. So how is £800 a month going to do anything? I don't know. They were scammers. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want more story times. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.